Good evening friends, welcome back to our Future Automation channel. In today's video, we are going to see about how to write the perfect data scientist resume. So as a data scientist, we often obsess over numbers and conversation rates, and it's a good thing. So what are all the three application process of data science? Is all about applications, interviews, then getting a job offer. So first, the main thing is, so when we are going to apply for that, the important thing that we need to know is like we have to have a catchy resume, then only our application will be shortlisted. So for that, what we have to do is we have to concentrate more on our resume. So the process is, it goes with applications, interviews, then with job offers. So so here we have I have compiled with favorite tips for writing the perfect data science CV. That is before writing your resume, while writing your resume, editing your resume, because resume makes lots of sense. So we will go into before writing your resume. So each section, instead your resume should tell a pervasive story with you. So for example, each section should work in harmony and each bullet point should add colorful details. So your whole resume should not be dumped with lots of things. It should be having a perfect what can I say? It should have a bulleted points. It should, if a recruiter is seeing, HR recruiter is seeing, your resume should be catchy. Whatever you know, you should write it down, but you should write it down in a very good way. So each section should work in harmony and each bullet point should add colorful details. So that's why the preparation work before writing a resume is more important than what you type. So there is an effective strategy I will tell you. So we have to step into a employee. What is that all? If what is all about it? If you are an employer, what you will be looking for the candidate. So instead you have to write a complete job description. How exactly would be a data scientist help your business? Where would they fit in? Who would they work with or under? Which skills should you require? Which experience would impress you? All the strategy will be definitely helpful. So I will tell you again. So how exactly would a data scientist help your business? This is the first strategy you have to write. Where would they fit in? Who would they work with? Which skills would you require? Which experiences would impress you? These are all the very good important things. I wrote here that there is a to-do list before writing a resume. Carefully read your job description. So if you are going to apply for a job for the data science in 2021 or 22, you have to carefully read the descriptions. So if you know that skills whatever they have provided, then you have to apply for that particular company. If you don't know that particular skills which they have already mentioned in the job description, you have to do some certifications or you have to self-learn and you have to apply for that. So you have to carefully read the job description for whatever the positions you like, and note the patterns which skills or experiences show up repeatedly. Note the people will you work with the engineering team or with the analyst. Write a 1 or 2 paragraphs summarizing the perfect candidate, and then rewrite this description each time you sit down to write or edit your resume. So very important thing is you have to know the employee's hiring strategy. So that is what the Grandmaster Chess I have pasted the images here. So we have to know the employee's hiring strategy. That is whatever the job description they are providing. They will post the job the recruiter. So you have to know the exact job description, then apply for the job, and also you can also make your description based upon the jobs. Skills, like whatever the skills that they have provided, it is not needed to know all the skills that they have provided. At least you have to know at least 4 or 5, so that our resume will be catchy and suited for that particular company. And one important thing is like you have to know all your projects and past experiences project. Even though if you are going to have a simple project that you have already worked on a previous company, you have to make it in a very good catchy way in order to it should make a sense. That's what. So you have to let us reread your summary of the perfect candidate from the previous tip and write 3 to 5 sentence elevator pitch, and also with that description in mind, consider which of your skills and experiences should you highlight, which ones make you proud, which ones make you unique, which of your skills and experiences should you highlight, and what are the skills that we have matched with the job description. That are all the important things that you should know. And based upon your elevated pitch, list the 3 to 5 skills you need to highlight in the resume. So like for example, I am a data scientist for if I am writing down 4 to 5 skills, SQL, R, Python, big data, cloud computing, etc. I should not write that. If I know R and MySQL means I should write only R and MySQL. I should not write all the other skills which I don't know. So whatever the skills you know, you write it down, and whatever the skills you don't know, you try to study it and write it down. For example, let's say as key skill is applied machine learning. You can jot down some notes such as trained a random forest to predict the quality of the wine, or engineered demographics based features to improve sales model. So no need to finalize every detail or refine that language just yet. Instead, just brainstorm specifics to support your elevator pitch. That is, you have to not only tell the jargon points like applied machine learning or something like that, you have to write down some notes also. One important thing I want to say is, find a clean and perfect simple resume. So some of the resume which I used to read before writing my resume, what I had done is I used to read some 10 to 15 best data scientist resume. Then only I used to do my resume. So we have to find a simple clean template. A simple clean template is always better than a fancy one. And if someone likes a fancy resume, you can also write based upon the template that you are available in the internet. I am not telling you to provide the same template where other data scientists also provided, but in the LinkedIn, what I have to do is I always used to see some 10 to 15 resume templates, so that I will also I used to see 10 to 15 LinkedIn profiles, so that I will get idea of how others. I used to see Amazon, Google, Microsoft data scientists LinkedIn resume and LinkedIn profile, so that I will get an idea of how can I improve my resume skills. So I will also provide you some best resume templates in my description box below. Next, we will go to we have to write a catchy objective. Objective is very important, and before writing your resume, you should know what are all the things that you are going to write. So what the achievement, what are all the objective, and what is your academic score and all. It's not a problem. You will write it down easily. And main important thing is the achievements. Everything you first jargon it down, then see some 10 to 15 profiles. Then you have to see the videos also, YouTube video or my video, and then you will get an idea how to write the resume. Then go with it. That's what I would like to say. People, if you're not having any time, just to go with jettyresume.com, and you can just do it's a template, so you can just do it by yourself. Like, it's not like if you are going to give your I will tell you in the end of the video. So you write down the jargons and your projects very clearly. Your experience will make you it's very 100% important. That is going to make you, your experience skills and experience knowledge and your projects and your programming skills in data science only will make you hired in a better position. So write your jargons and your projects very clearly. Do not dump up your resume with so many technical skills. If you don't know any technical skills, whatever you know, you write your technical skills. If you don't know anything, do not mention it, please. While writing your resume, you have to plan your strategy. That is, first fill your template with your movie trailer. That is like objective. Write down your most impressive experiences and then list primarily bullet points underneath that experience. For example, 2010 to 2012 CTS. we need that. Then fill in all the other sections such as contact information, education, background, skills, etc. So now it is not submitted because it has only version 1.0. Next, rest is up to come. So we have to building a resume master is also very important. First of all, customizing your resume is important because not all of your experiences will be relevant for every position you apply for, and even for one experience you could write different bullets that highlight different skills depending upon what the employee is looking for. So with that, you have to need to balance quality as well as quantity. That is, building a resume master that is about 2 pages long or twice your final length. You have to include all their experiences and variety of bullet point for each one. So you have to write down all your relevant work experiences, courses, awards, projects, and under each experience write and refine twice the number of bullet points that you need to. And also, like for example, let's you say A, built a pipeline; B, optimized prediction model; C, analyze user data; D, make presentations during internship. So for example, if you are doing internship, you have to write a bullet points, whatever the skills, whatever the projects that you have done. For each application, spin off a custom version by keeping the most relevant bullet points. Fine. Do not make your resume internship and all 1 page. Just half page internship, half page 1 year experience, half page 2 year experience, like that. At least your resume should be 2 pages for 2 years experience, not other than that. Only 2 pages. If it is going for 3 pages, then it's something wrong with your resume. That's what I would say. And write concise bullet points. Point 1, point 2, like that. You should not write you have to write it in a very simple way. For example, find a random forest to predict wine quality with 99% accuracy. That is a good way of writing. You should not write train an optimized random forest machine learning model on a data set to predict. That is wrong. Crisp and precise. Then whatever the to-do list in while writing a resume is, you have to read these simple principles for writing clear, concise sentences, remove duplicate or redundant phrases, rearrange verbose phrases, replace inflated phrases. For example, use help instead of facilitate or manage. Do not stress about this. Your resume do not need to be work of art. Then we'll go with the highlighting your past projects. It's also very, very important. So as I am concluding here, before writing a resume, while writing a resume, editing a resume is very important. Before writing a resume, you have to know what are the programming skills, what are your job description, what are the skills that are matching with your job description. You have to know everything. So think and write it. So you have to, for example, machine learning skills. If the job description is R, Python, Scala, etc., you have to write down R, Python, or Python, whatever the language you know, and add Scala or Spark, whatever you know, based upon your job, whatever you know, you have to write it down. So you have to, before writing a resume, you have to know what is the job description, what we are going to write in the resume. It is not needed to resume each and every. You have to write a single resume with catchy objective and catchy programming skills, and your past project should be very good. And for example, if Amazon is hiring some data scientist who is having who should, like, if they are asking you if they are if that is going to be R, Python, everything that they have, it is there in the job description, means it is not needed to have all the things in your resume. It is not needed to have at least 4 or 5 in your resume. And based upon that, make sure your job description, your skills and your programming skills should match. Then you have to apply. Don't apply it blindly. Your resume skills should match with that job description skills. Then write down your resume. You are only one resume you are going to make, so it should be like a baby. So it should be very, very good, and it should be very catchy. So before writing, after writing, while writing, it should be editing. Everything is important as a whole. So experience data science project, you should not write CTS. These are all the projects. Make it as a brief explanation about each and every projects that you have already worked on, and these are all the data scientist skills for 2021 and 22. Make sure learn all these skills, at least 5 skills: GitHub, Agile, SQL, R, Python, Cloud, AWS, NLP, deep learning, math and statistical skills, auto ML, data visualization, big data. Everything should be learned because each and every company is different. Product based company, service based company. So these are all two companies, like two types of companies. So every product based company means they will expect all this because they need a candidate who knows everything. Service based company is nowadays also similar to that. Anyway, it is not like the company. If we are well versed in knowledge, both in practical as well as theory, we can definitely assure 99% if you are very good in your technical skills as well as with all this knowledge in data science, along with some certifications that you are doing or going to do, it is 100% enough for to make to be a data scientist. So for freshers, people who are 0 to 1 years experience, or people who are 1 to 2 years experience, or that is what I know. So people who are 0 to 2 experience, don't worry. It is not like fresher won't be a data scientist, not like that. If you have a proper skills, whatever the company is now hiring on, make sure you have to see lots of LinkedIn profiles so that you will get an idea how to read, when to read, like that. So make sure you are you also may like you should not blindly read all this. That is bad. You have to know what the HR recruiters or the company wants for data science. Then you should learn that. So these are all the skills. That's what I have updated. Make sure you read. Or Python is very must. That is must. Other than that, all that other skills that you read based upon the profile or based upon the job description, that is going to be there. So make sure that you are keep learning each and every day. I used to read at least 3 blogs in data science each day. So that is what is making me like it. I have to learn more, but I am reading just for 3 blogs only per day. But I have to learn at least 10 blogs per day. But I used to read everything not like just like that. I used to know the concept in depth about each and every title that I am going to focus on. For example, there are thousands of blogs coming on thousands of websites for data science AI. If I am going to read all that, I can't able to memorize or I can't able to focus. So our focus is to be a data scientist. You have to know what are all the skills that are required. First thing is resume, then apply. For the resume, you have to know all the skills. Without knowing the skills, you can't publish in your resume. So first one important thing is application. That is data scientist resume. What are all the programming skills or the learning skills that you need to provide in that resume. Then you have to apply in your Indeed or Naukri or LinkedIn or Cut Shots, etc. Third one, after applying, you have to interview will take place. So there is for the interview I will put you a separate video because it is different. This two, if you are passing in first application, then your resume should select shortlist, then only interview. Interview is third one. First two is very important. First two, if you are passing, only third one. So applying, then you have to shortlist your resume. The HR recruiter should shortlist your resume. Then only third step only interview. Many people will clear interview, but they will fail in this two. So that is what you have to be mastered in 3 skills. These 3 skills too, because in this corona time, every recruiters want a candidate should be 100% very well versed in all these languages and programming skills. It's very competitive. Everybody is learning data science. So we should be unique in. We should have a self analyzing in what we are good in what skill we are good in, and what skill we are expert in, and what we need to expert in each and every skill, and also how to crack the data science interviews. Don't make them stress. You have to plan and you have to crack it. That's it. So be cool, Make your resume perfect. Apply in all the companies. Apply whatever the company you know. Search in Naukri, LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, etc. And for example, if you get if you are rejected if you are applying for company, for example, Amazon or CTS or TCS or HCL, and if your resume is rejected, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't be depressed. What you have to do is you have to remake your resume based upon your resume samples or whatever maybe. Yeah, the LinkedIn profile you have to see. You have to also read whatever they have done and make sure your resume is perfect. You have to remake the resume. I made resume for about 6 to 7 times. Now only my resume is looking good. Previously it is very bad because I used to compare with thousands and thousands of profile. I used to see lots of LinkedIn profile, lots of what I have to say, lots of Naukri profile, lots of resume, data scientist resume. So Google resume and all I used to see. So then only we will get a knowledge like how the other people resume look like. So then only oh my god, my resume is not good. Then only I analyzed myself. Then I made resume similar to them, not same, but somewhat I gathered all the resume and I list down the points. Then I made my own resume based upon the experiences that I gained. That's what. And one more important thing is if you are doing some along with the skills, it is better to make some best data scientist certifications or courses. Even though it is going to be paid, it is worth. So I would suggest some 3 websites to do the courses. Edureka is best, Simply Learn is best, Great Lakes is best. These are all the top 3 institutes. Now they are providing a best data scientist courses. First one Edureka, second one Simply Learn, third one Great Lakes Institute of Management. So these are all the 3 best institutes providing best data scientist courses. Make use of this opportunity, this corona time, and learn best course at least from one of the institution. I am doing courses from 2 institutions. Apart from this, I used to do some 2 small courses like Udemy courses, Coursera courses, EdunoX courses. People who are not able to afford for money problem and all, don't worry. There are many courses video which I have published in recent times, EdunoX, IITM Research Back and all. You can go with that link also in my description box in the particular video, and then you can read the courses for free. I'm just telling, in order to just upgrade your resume, if you have some other projects like certifications or something like that, it will definitely add a value to your resume. That is 100% sure. Learning is learning. Doing certification is certification. That won't expire. Learning won't expire. Money will come and go, but learning won't vanish at all from our... That is the only proof that we are having in our life. And this is the data scientist skills. Apart from this, do certifications. And this also make sure you are doing good in before writing resume, after resume. Even though if you are rejected, your application is rejected, don't worry. Remake your resume again and again. Do it not again and again means you have to, if your resume is shortlisted, then again you have to redo your resume, nothing else. And make sure you have to, that mistakes only will make you learn more and make you success. That's what that is what. Then you have to write data scientist skills. You have to know first of all. Make sure you write down all your skills in your note, then go to that computer and you redo it. So make sure your programming skills are very important for data scientists to crack all the interviews in 2021 and 22. It's more competitive. So make sure your resume is very, very good. And make sure you are providing all very good objective. Past project should also be good. For freshers particularly, I'm telling you, don't worry that you don't feel that you're not getting job. Do internships, 2 or 3 internships, 2 internships I would say, and go for a better job. internships will also count nowadays. Do a Microsoft internship or like a Google internship. If you are getting opportunity, then do like that, or do some do there are 10,000 startup companies in India, so in data science itself, so you can analyze it and you can do lots of internship will make you more shine you more. So I worked on internships, one internship, so that only is my main that makes my life so easier to move into it. That is my turning point, that's what I would say. That internship made me feel like I feel very interested in data science because of that internship only. So I worked on the live projects also in that internship, so I was very happy. So internship will give you more experiences, and it will make you like they itself feel you hired, like making you feel hired, because you should work like that. So internship is very important. Do lots of internship and make you and apply for the jobs. Make sure your resume should be catchy, and keep learning. Write down your programming skills in a better way, then learn lots of courses. Make your resume look good, that's it. Apply for all the courses. So application, shortlisting, interview, placed in the company. These 4 things: application, shortlisting, interview, you are placing in a company. It should be a motive. Whatever may be the company, either Amazon, Google, or anything, or even startup or any company. If you are going to apply for, these are all the basic steps that you need to provide. Particularly in data scientist, you have to know the skills which I have provided. Then only you can at least survive in 2021. That is what I would say. And there should be a difference between a web developer resume and data scientist resume. It should look unique. Your data scientist resume should look unique. So your data scientist resume links are also given in the description box below. ZETY, I guess. So ZETY is a website. You have to, if you not having time for building a resume, what you have to do is, there is a website called ZETY. You can go to that website and go step by step. If you are going to add your school, university, everything like that, it will also create automatic resume based upon your all the skills that you have provided earlier. That link is also given in the description box below. Make use of the opportunity. Keep learning. Keep learning. That is very important. Keep learning. Make your resume good. Highlight all your points in your resume. Keep learning. Interview, shortlist. That process is also will be going on. So don't worry, you will definitely get job. Freshers can definitely go with Internshala and apply for all the internships. And yeah, that's what I want to say. And all the sample resume links and all is given in the description box below. Yeah, keep learning, keep happy, don't be stressed, stay cool. Definitely very good news is going to come you all the way, and you will be definitely get selected in all the companies. If you are rejected in first resume, then make sure you have to redo your resume. Don't be lazy. Redo your resume. Make your resume look sketchy. Do not write down everything in your resume. You will definitely get rejected. Whatever you know, you write it down. That is truth, and also that is good way. And okay, fine. Thank you. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Thank you so much.